And welcome, wrestling fans and WWE Universe, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for WWE Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on the road to WrestleMania as we get ready for what should be an exciting and astounding Monday Night Raw here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, we will have two more Elimination Chamber qualifying matches here on Monday Night Raw. And guys, it's going to be a doozy as we'll see two more triple threat elimination qualifying matches where we'll see another person in the women's elimination chamber match and another person in the men's elimination chamber match solidify their spots in the chamber and have an opportunity to main event WrestleMania. And there we are here for Monday Night Raw. Beautiful scenery here on Bourbon Street. And they're at the FedEx Forum, baby, here in Memphis. Woo! Tennessee never looked so good as we get ready for Monday Night Raw. And there's Gunther, the ring general's arriving here to the arena. And later tonight, he will take on Javon Evans. And we've also got Dominic Mysterio in that Elimination Chamber triple threat. And we see Bayley arriving to the arena with Lyra Valkyria. And she has an Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup later tonight as well. And Michael Cole will interview Liv Morgan, or at least we'll see that interview from earlier today. And ladies and gentlemen, we also see AJ Lee and CM Punk as they get ready on the road to WrestleMania. What's up, Keith? Christopher, how we doing? DeClane, how we doing, brother? Welcome back. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the way we get kicked off with Monday Night Raw. Please, music. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Yeet. And ladies and gentlemen, kicking off Monday Night Raw, it's the WWE World Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Ladies and gentlemen!
Uh-oh! And Paul Heyman's trying to interrupt the eating as the Vision tries to kick off. Man, Paul Heyman coming out angry, folks. What's going on, chat? How we doing?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jay, what's up? Blaze Machine, how we doing? Keith, welcome back, brother. Glad to see you here, man. And it's the Vision.
Ladies and gentlemen. The disrespect.
I know the disrespect. You Memphis, shut up!
Logan Paul's on the mic now.
Every ounce of wisdom that this man has is worth the same as the most valuable trading card in the world, which I just sold last night for $16 million. None of you will ever see that in your lives.
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, Jamie?
My name is Logan Paul.
And you love telling us, don't you, Logan?
And I have a vision for Monday Night Raw, and that vision is to host this great show in the most beautiful city in the United States. And this is not it.
Oh boy.
Hey, but good news. Good news, Memphis. We're here.
Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. And it's the Vision interrupting the Usos.
that will explain my mood tonight, and I would very much appreciate it if it would be shown right now.
Corey, last week's main event, triple threat, Theory, Penta, and Knight. Winner to qualify for the Elimination Chamber.
Chaotic scene on the outside of the ring, but once again, the mysterious masked man who has plagued the vision in recent weeks.
And that's right, guys. Last Monday night on Raw, the mysterious masked man in a black hood takes out Austin Theory, and LA Knight takes care of the rest as he pins Austin Theory to get his spot in the Elimination Chamber match. Heck yeah, Keith. That's awesome, man.
Masked man, huh? Real original. Every single one of you knows that that was my match to win. All of you. All of you. Especially you two bum-ass guys. All right. Playtime with the Vision is over.
Oh, boy.
I realize your babysitter's not doing his job, so Uncle Adam, come out here. Let's all go back to my office and talk about this like adults. Now, you want to come out here? You want to interrupt me too? You know what? We're going to do it right here and right now.
Oh, boy.
I won that match last week, you know it, and you screwed me out of it.
Oh, damn.
You screwed yourself, and if you're being honest, Theory, if it wasn't for Logan and Bronson, my security would have had the masked man taken care of, and we're not even having this conversation right now. So let's get the show back on the rails and go back to my office like gentlemen, please.
Nope. You know that's happening.
I want Bronson Reed inside the Elimination Chamber, and I want you to make that official right now.
And here we find out what it's all about. Don't think I haven't heard about the phone calls you've been making to go above my head.
What's up, Joshua?
Putting Bronson Reed in the chamber if Bronson Reed earns the right to be in the chamber.
Tell him, Adam Pearce.
Next week, Bronson, you are in a qualifying match to earn your way into the Elimination Chamber. And now that that's done, can we leave the ring and get on with Monday?
Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, coming to spoil the party, it's LA Knight! And the Usos are still just chilling in the freaking audience watching this all happen as the Vision tries to take over Monday Night Raw. What's up, chat? Captain, how we doing? Tell us, Captain, who's the masked man? What's up, Athena?
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you. Yeah, I did see that, Blaze Machine.
Chickens have come home to roost. You talk about every single one of the guy in the mask. Who's the masked man? It was you. Look how now it just turns around on you and you get screwed by yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Story is, you're not going to Elimination Chamber. You're not going to WrestleMania. Dreams dashed. Yeah. Hopes gone. Yeah. And what that means, Bronson Reed, you're the next one. And I tell you what, seriously, I want to pray. If there's anybody up there listening, sweet filthy Lord, please put Bronson Reed in the Elimination Chamber so I can stuff his fat head between those bars and kick him square in his ass 40,000 times. Yeah. Because for everything that you put me through, you You mean like the car that he put you through?
Ooh. Ooh.
You mean like the car that he put you through? Yeah, that's what I mean, you simple-minded, broccoli-haired bitch.
Oh, snap!
Got one coming too. All of you got one coming. And I tell you what, Adam, far be it from me to tell you how to run your show, but I just look in this ring and I see these three turd stains. And I say you don't let them leave, because even though the Usos and I, we don't have the best track record, but if they want to come on down here, I see two Usos. And I see this man with everybody saying, yeah. I don't know, Memphis, what do you think?
Sounds like Memphis wants it, LA wants it. Usos, what do you guys say?
Yeet!
Well, there you have it. It is official. It's a six-man tag, and it starts right now.
And ladies and gentlemen, what an explosive way to kick off Monday Night Raw. And now, Jey Uso says, let's get the music going and get the crowd here in Memphis yeeting out of their seats. And ladies and gentlemen, we will kick off Monday Night Raw here with a six-man tag match where we will see the World Tag Team Champions, the Usos, team up with LA Knight to take on the Visions, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory in a six-man tag match to kick off WWE Monday Night Raw. What's going on, Chad Carson? How we doing? Captain Dean Ambrose not coming back to WWE. I got to agree with you there, man. Martin, how we doing, brother? Joshua says, hey, I'd like something surprising like Dean, but it's going to be a mid-carder. Not saying Finn is mid-carder, but he's been lately. Yeah, Joshua, I've got to agree with you there, man. Finn Balor was definitely my first pick and choice into who the masked and hooded man was, because if you ask me, man, I think Finn Balor needs to break out on his own in a singles run, whether that's as a babyface or as a heel. I think Finn Balor, it needs to be put on a better storyline, needs to get more props in the WWE and a better chance to be champion. I really do think Finn Balor could be the masked man, but who knows? Honestly, guys, guesses are out of the yin-yang right now, and I can tell you for sure, though, guys, I've heard you, a lot of people in the chat here, keep trying to say that Dean Ambrose is coming back to WWE. Guys, I can promise you, Dean Ambrose is not coming back to WWE for quite some time. He just re-signed with AEW, I believe, in the last year or two to a big contract extension, so don't expect Dean Ambrose back in the WWE for quite some time, if you ask me. And the same goes with Sasha Banks. She probably won't be back in the WWE for quite some time as well. All right, how we doing, man? Carson, hope you're doing good as well. Baseball soon, man. Heck yeah. Captain says Oba Femi's going to be a force to be. Captain, absolutely, brother. I agree with you, man. Captain Farhan. Yeah, dude, honestly, I think Oba Femi is going to be like a Brock Lesnar style wrestler going forward, especially with the kind of impact that he can make. What's going on, Joshua? One of our Joshua W here, one of our members in the chat. How we doing, man? James, what's going on? And Aaron, how we doing as well? Appreciate you guys. Blaze Machine, what is up? And appreciate all you guys hanging out here on the chat. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Dean low-key sucks anyways, and so does Sasha. They can stay over there in Indian AEW. You know, Joshua, I gotta admit, like, for Dean Ambrose, I thought he was very charismatic. Maybe not the best wrestler inside the ring, but Dean Ambrose was definitely charismatic. And I really liked Sasha. I thought Sasha was one of those top female talent in WWE. But when you have a problem with creative and the way they do things, to me, that's where I sort of get the problem with these WWE superstars. Because, guys, like, you don't get paid to write the script. You don't get paid to determine what your storyline is going to be as your character. You've got to try to keep it professional and wait to see what happens. And ladies and gentlemen, we're getting started here in a big knee to the face of Logan Paul. It's LA Knight and Logan Paul get this six-man tag match kicked off here on Monday Night Raw. And Logan Paul able to counter with a kick to the chest, and the tag mate Austin Theory takes a clothesline, though, right out of nowhere from LA Knight. And now LA Knight working on that left arm of Theory. The tag made to Jimmy Uso. So Jimmy the legal man here up on the top rope. Oh, and a nice hammer down slam on that left arm. And now once again, Jimmy Uso trying to focus on that left arm. But a big hit to the gut and a nice right hand there from Theory. And it's actually some left hands here. And now some big clotheslines and elbows to the head of Jimmy Uso in the corner. So Theory now in control here, guys.
Because this masked man has cost them on more than one occasion.
Oh, and Jimmy Uso able to leap over Austin Theory. Oh, and a kick to the gut here. And Jimmy Uso, oh, with the uppercut. And now makes the tag, and here comes main event Jey Uso. Now the legal man off the ropes here. Oh, and the double elbows from the Usos. A nice double team here on Theory. The cover here and a kick out at 1. What's up, Joshua? Says Sasha is good on the mic, but not is a notch machine. And my issue with Dean is his character is just a tough guy who bleeds a lot. That's kind of casual perspective. Understand that, brother. And a nice neck breaker right there from LA Knight to Austin Theory, and the kick out at 2. As we see Jey Uso makes the tag to LA Knight here. The Usos teaming up with LA Knight. Now Theory with a nice kick to the gut and a left hand. Theory trying to fight back, but a nice counter from Knight. Theory, though, you see the tag from Reed, and now Austin Theory ducking under the clothesline, and the left hand, and a big right elbow from behind by Bronson Reed, and the double team takes down LA Knight. Austin Theory down below, the clothesline up above from Bronson Reed takes out LA Knight.
The Oscilla Bronson Reed, who cost Knight a couple of months.
Joshua, appreciate you, man. What's going up, Keith? He says, Obafemi is definitely going to be the new beast. I agree with you there, Keith. Thank you, Captain. So we see here, tag made. Now Logan Paul, the legal man here, as they're trying to keep the pressure on LA Knight here in the middle turnbuckle with that leg behind the head. And oh, a cheap shot from Theory. And Jey Uso trying to get in and help out his teammate. And Logan Paul now attacking LA Knight with those right elbows. And man, already Logan Paul talking shit.
Paul loves to talk. He's got quite the ego. That's the thing about division.
Oh, and a nice corkscrew suplex there from Logan Paul. And a kick out at 2.
Personalities as it comes to division.
Oh, absolutely, and Logan Paul has earned the right to be egotistical, whereas...
Appreciate you, Keith. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. And the left hands here now from Austin Theory, who's the legal man. And now taunting the Usos in the corner. And Theory right back on LA Knight here. And now keeping LA Knight singled out in their corner. The tag made now. Here comes Bronson Reed. And a big right elbow to the ribs. And now Reed. Oh, catches a boot. Oh, and a back elbow and a left hand there from LA Knight on Austin Theory. And now trying to attack Logan Paul as well. But Bronson Reed there. And oh, the big splash to LA Knight. And the double team or triple team there. And oh, what a big slam there from Bronson Reed. And LA Knight taking down the big elbow. Also coming down on the chest of LA Knight. Will Knight be able to battle back here, or will we have to wait and see if the Usos are able to get into this matchup to help out their teammate? But we're going to have to wait and find out. Will the Vision be able to take control of this matchup and get the victory here to kick off WWE Monday Night Raw? Or will we see the World Tag Team Champions, the Usos, and LA Knight be able to get the victory here tonight to kick off WWE Monday Night Raw? Well, we're gonna find out coming up next after these commercial breaks. Oh, Mr. Fulton, appreciate you, man. We'll definitely keep you in our prayers. What's up, Carson? This is why tag teams are so dumb. The guys who are out there always have to get involved, like sit out. Well, Carson, I wouldn't say it's dumb. It's mostly part of how the heel and babyface sort of does in tag teams here. You know, when you're the bad guys on the tag team that is the bad guys, they're usually trying to find any little cheap shot they can get, you know, behind the referee's back, getting in a nice right hand or a kick or something like that. It's just the way it works in WWE. The bad guys are always going to find a way to cheat. That's the way it works. You know what I mean, buddy? Keith, man, sorry I haven't been on much. Still going through a few things. Hey, Keith, no problem, man. Appreciate you anytime you can come on the live stream, brother. It means a lot. What's up, Blaze Machine? Says, let's go Vision. Hell yeah, man. And he says, what did you think of the Daytona 500? Well, guys, we did do live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show for the NASCAR Cup Series Daytona 500 here in 2026, and it was an astounding finish. Throughout the race, it was a lot of gas saving, so it was just these guys sort of racing around the track, not doing a whole lot. So it didn't make for exciting commentary, but towards the end there was definitely an exciting finish for the Daytona 500. Excited to see it, man. All right, appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, not doing too bad. We've got about 30 seconds here, give or take, until we get back to Monday Night Raw. What's up, Michael? How we doing, man? Welcome back. All right, let's crack open a cold one while we're waiting to get back from commercial breaks here, guys. Oh, yeah. Let's go. It's Tim Reynolds Show, and cheers to you guys, man. Blaze Machine, what's up, man? You doing all right, buddy? Thank you for helping me through this tough time. Blaze Machine, no problem, man. So LA Knight trying to fight back here and make it to one of his tag team partners as he continues to try to hit right hands on Bronson Reed here over and over again. LA Knight still ducking under, takes out Logan Paul in theory, and now right there, fingertips away, Bronson Reed though able to stop in the Uranagi and then the backside slam. The cover here, and oh, Jimmy Uso gets in to help out. And now, wait a minute. Oh, no. Jimmy Uso taken out, thrown into the post there by Bronson Reed. And now Jey Uso wants the smoke. And we see here Bronson Reed. Oh, went for another backside splash. And even Paul Heyman can't believe he missed it. And you see here, main event, Jey Uso looking for attack. Austin Theory now the legal man. And look out, LA Knight. Here comes Theory. Oh, but LA Knight able to get out of the way in the corner. And the tag made Logan Paul trying to get there. He grabs the ankle of LA Knight before he can make the tag. And LA Knight trying to fight out of it, and he does, and the tag's made! Here comes Jey Uso, and the big clothesline to Logan Paul. An uppercut takes down Theory. Another clothesline to Paul, and all right hands, and the crowd is yeeting. Boom! And Jey Uso with another big right hand takes down Logan Paul. And now getting the crowd yeeting. Here comes Jey Uso with the backside slam to Logan Paul in the corner. And now the cover here. And a kick out at 2. And I think I'm going to have a new move for that, or new name for that move there. I'm going to call it the Running Stinky Face. What's going on, guys? Fishing Master in here, and we see Jey Uso ducking underneath the clothesline off the ropes. Oh, a spear to Logan Paul! The cover here! But Austin Theory is there to break it up. But here comes LA Knight, and he wants him a piece of Austin Theory. The clothesline knocks down Theory outside the ring. And now LA Knight in pursuit outside the ring here, but wait a minute, Theory with LA Knight up on his shoulders, but a nice counter throwing Theory into the post, and the BFT, Blood Force Trauma, but oh no, Bronson Reed just took out LA Knight through the barrier from the Timekeeper's area, and now it's just Jey Uso and Logan Paul left inside the ring with carnage all the way around the squared circle. And now both Logan Paul and Jey Uso back to their feet. Logan Paul, oh, able to stop the kick here. And oh, a zigzag-like maneuver. The cover here. And a kick out at 2. Heck yeah, guys. And this is WWE Monday Night Raw. And what a nice counter here from Logan Paul. But Jay able to kick out at the count of 2. And now Logan Paul in control in the middle of the ring, looking to take out Jey Uso. And Jay lands on his feet, and now looking for the super kick. Jimmy Uso made the tag. And the double super kick to Logan Paul. And now here we go, the 1D! The Maverick taken out! Jimmy trying to get to the tag, get to the cover, but there's Bronson Reed to break up the pinfall. And Jey Uso now attacking Bronson Reed here, but Reed shoving Jey Uso, and a headbutt takes out Jey. And now Bronson Reed, off the ropes here, running steam, dive, and takes out the Usos. And oh my goodness, the Oscilla just dived through the middle ropes, and now he throws Jey Uso over the announcer's table. Jimmy Uso's back inside the ring. Logan Paul with the knockout punch, the right hand, and now the tag made. Here comes Bronson Reed, and Jimmy Uso's out, and now big Bronson Reed hits the tsunami, the cover. And the Vision get the victory here tonight to kick off WWE Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this matchup, the Vision's Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Big Bronson Reed. And how about the Oscilla diving through the middle ropes to take out the Usos? And then the big knockout punch from Logan Paul to Jimmy Uso before we would see the tsunami take down the Usos in LA Knight.
Hey, were you watching that? Yeah, brother, that's the Vision working. You were watching, huh? For once in your life, instead of talking all the time, all you do is run your mouth.
Oh, and there's the Masked Man! He just stomped Logan Paul, and now he's coming face to face with Bronson Reed, but now he's running away. I swear that looks like Finn Balor. The Masked Man attacks again. He just took out Logan Paul.
The Masked Man does it again. And this is going to drive Heyman in the Vision possibly off the deep end.
And wait a minute, are we going to see who the Masked Man is here? Well, Paul Heyman wants to know. But yeah, guys, it looks like it could be Finn Balor, I'm telling you, man. What's up, Jeffrey? And Taco Poe, what's up, man? Tonight's WWE Raw, heck yeah, man. And that's right, guys. We'll see Jey Uso, the original El Grande Americano, and Bronson Reed in a triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match next Monday on Raw. And there's Adam Pearce backstage.
It's a crate.
I can see it's a crate. What's in the crate?
I don't know. I didn't open it.
Why didn't you open it?
I don't know.
Is there anything you do know?
Well, I know that it says deliver to WWE, do not open until 2/28/26.
Yeah, I can read. What's your name? Eli Adam. Is my name on here anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay. 2/28, that's the chamber.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, sir, what do you want me to do with it?
I want you to put it back on the truck, send it to SmackDown, and let Aldous deal with it.
You got it, boss.
Eli.
And it's Bravo and Rayo and El Grande Americano.
¿Qué te pasa, güey? Ese chaparro no es el verdadero grande americano, and yet you gave him a qualifying match for Elimination Chamber. No chingues, cabrón.
Let me make this really easy for you, okay? The chamber qualifying matches are set, they're finalized, what's done is done. Is there anything else I can do for the three of you?
Bueno, You gave him something. Dame algo. Ándale, way. Give me something as well.
Okay, what?
What about an intercontinental championship?
Ooh.
Wants an Intercontinental title match now that Dom came back to grace us with his presence, but I'm not just going to give you a title match. However, how about if I give you a chance to earn one tonight?
Esta noche.
Esta noche.
Suena muy bien para mí. Muchísimas gracias, señor.
You're welcome. Pardon me.
Para ti.
Dios mío.
And I wonder what's in the crate. And now here's Natty.
Since the last time I was in an elimination chamber match, but mostly me.
What's up, Jeffrey?
Last year, my moment on the grandest stage of them all was taken from me. But that sucks now because I'm going to be doing all the taking.
I always make history in WWE. The continues tonight. Baby, Nari, on the going to be in the elimination chamber.
Okay, Asuka.
My road goes to Asuka, Bailey, or anyone else.
Respect goes out the window because tonight I'm earning my spot to Elimination Chamber and I'm getting my moment.
I think Bailey could win.
No one is ready for the elimination chamber, and no one is ready for.
What's up, Super Dad Pete 83? Appreciate you, man. I'm an old school wrestling fan myself.
Back. Natty is here to break it.
Who will move one step closer to WrestleMania? We find out next in another qualifying match for a week from Saturday's Elimination Chamber. Will it be Bailey? Will it be Asuka? Will it be Natty? Find out live next.
And that's right, guys. Coming up next here on Monday Night Raw, Asuka will take on Bailey and Natty in a triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Here coming up next on Monday Night Raw. Which one of these three women will be able to punch their ticket to the Elimination Chamber match, where we will see 6 women have the opportunity to punch their ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. We'll have to see. We are on the road to WrestleMania here, guys, in 2026. Make sure you please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, what's up, Tim Reynolds Show followers? How we doing tonight? What's up, Jeffrey? Says, Tim, what did you think about the Daytona 500? I only live in Port Orange and can I still spend $1,500? Probably. I mean, especially trying to go to the Daytona 500, that is not a cheap ticket, my friend. That is for sure. Hope you enjoyed the race, though, guys. That was awesome, getting a live stream. The race yesterday, the NASCAR Cup Series race at Daytona 500. That was pretty cool. It was our best NASCAR live stream thus far on the channel, so big history made there. But guys, make sure you help out the channel by hitting that like button and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any wrestling questions or shout outs that you'd like to make sure you hit me up right here on the live stream with those super chats. And don't forget, guys, you can also click the link on the top of my YouTube channel to help donate any way that you can. What's going on there? We've got user Scataboo. Pretty much is hard to pronounce. I'm just going to pronounce it that way. Tim Reynolds Show, watching TV, Monday Night Raw. The Mystery Man comes out. That's right there, guys. We've seen the masked man, the black hooded figure, come out and stomp Logan Paul to start Monday Night Raw here. And the Vision has got nothing they can do about it because he's running off. And now we still don't know who the masked man is, guys. And man, I tell you what, there's a lot of guesses going around the interwebs right now. Yeah, let's start that, guys. Let's get in the chat here. Let's get that question going. Who do you think is the masked man? All right, we're going to pin that question to start the live stream here, guys. Make sure you let me know, who do you think the masked man is that's been attacking the Vision over the last couple of weeks here? I know a lot of people think it's Seth Rollins, but I'm not really sure, man. Honestly, my guess is Finn Balor.
WWE World is returning to Las Vegas April 16th to the 20th, and Brie mode is officially activated. That's right, WWE Hall of Famer Brie Bella is joining a stacked lineup. You'll miss all new activations.
What's up, Alfie? How we doing, buddy?
Largest superstore in WrestleMania history. Head to WWEWorld.com for tickets, talent information, and updates.
I can't say his name, but maybe JH is the masked man. Oh, we already know that about Kit Wilson there, Alfie. And ladies and gentlemen, the next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is a triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And introducing first, it's Asuka! What's up there, everything gaming? Or anything gamer, anything American. Heck yeah, man. What's going on there? 1776. I'm stuck at work. What I miss on Raw so far? So what you missed was the Vision taking on the World Tag Team Champions, the Usos and LA Knight. As we see the Vision interrupted the Usos to start Monday Night Raw here. LA Knight returned that favor, and we would then see the Vision get the victory over the Usos and LA Knight before the masked man would come and attack Logan Paul with the stomp once again here on Monday Night Raw. And a strange package showed up backstage, a cart or a crate, if you will, that says deliver to WWE and do not open till the Elimination Chamber. What does that mean? I have no idea, but it's a giant crate. It's got something in it, and General Manager Adam Pearce said send it to SmackDown. So we're going to have to see what that is. But hope we got you caught up there. Everything American, 1776. And Blaze Machine says, I know it's not. Could we see WWE having Dirty Dom? And I think it's TNA champ Mike Santana. I guess you never really know. But introducing next, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, it's Natty!
Natalia elevates, Natty dominates. And Natty going right after Asuka. And referee Jessica Carr trying to separate the two because this is a triple threat match. Well, what we've seen out of Natty recently is a return to her roots. This is who Natty has always been, and the world is finally getting to meet her.
And the last opponent here in this triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match, she is Bayley! What's up, Boba? Seth Rollins is the masked man, says Jeffrey. I think that would be cool. WWE is becoming WCW of late. It's dark and creative. Booking is lame and sucks. Hey, Eric Miller, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, man. I really do think WWE's booking and storylines lately have not been as good as some of the matches that we've seen put on, to be honest. Oh, what's going on, Alfie? He says, Tim, I got something for you. All right, Alfie Phillips, what you got, man?
It's been a rough year, to say the least. And you look at someone like Natty, who's evolved into this new persona that looks to dominate. Bayley may look at.
So here we go, guys. And the bell has rung for this triple threat matchup here.
WrestleMania last year, and to a degree, I think it's safe to say Bayley's been something like emotionally shattered. When you work all year trying to elevate the entire women's division and you miss the grandest stage of them all, that can do something to a competitor. Obviously, that's what's happened to Bayley, and look at Natty tee off.
Yeah, off that double.
So we see Natty teeing off here.
On Bayley, and Natty sent outside the ring. Remember,
And now we see Bayley tosses Natty outside the ring. Asuka misses with the splash, but a nice back elbow from Bayley. A snap near takedown, and now a big drop, or I should say clothesline there from Bayley, and she went for the cover, but Asuka smart enough to roll outside the ring. But here comes Natty from behind with a big elbow on Bayley here. And now we see here the tactician, Natty, trying to get Bayley where she wants her here. And a nice back rack here. It's a Mexican surfboard, as they call it. A nice maneuver here. But, oh, look at the drop kick there from Asuka to Bayley. And now Natty and Asuka look to go at it here in the ring as these two ladies face off here. Natty with the right hands to Asuka. Asuka up against the ropes here, fighting out of it. The slaps, and now the combination here from Asuka. Ducking underneath is Natty, and a big German suplex connects to Asuka, taking her down. And now Natty looking for a power bomb, I believe, here. Asuka able to work out of it. A nice kick to the back of the head. And here comes Bayley, and a roll-through power bomb into the turnbuckle there. And a nice maneuver, and now Bayley's the one in control here. Can Bayley be the one who punches her ticket to the Elimination Chamber? And now here we go. Oh, the drop kick through the bottom rope. And a nice move there by Bayley. And now Natty, oh, got caught, but wait a minute. Natty grabs the legs of Bayley, and now Bayley's in trouble, and oh, no! And oh my goodness, Bayley goes right into that ring post there. And now all of a sudden, Natty's in control. As we see here, Bayley gets tossed right into that steel ring post here. But ladies and gentlemen, as we hit commercial break here, which one of these women will be able to win this Elimination Chamber qualifying triple threat match here tonight to punch their ticket to the Elimination Chamber? Yeah, Alfie, it's no way it's Brock Lesnar, man. He's way too short and not as built to be Brock Lesnar. There's no way, man. No way. But what's going on, Alfie? Hope you're doing good, brother. You're the GOAT, man. Yeet to you, my friend. Seth Rollins is the masked man. Says use your Scataboo. He's coming out tonight on WWE. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. All right, so there's the updated match, guys, right now in the chat. I appreciate everybody hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And pretty interesting way to kick off Monday Night Raw here, guys. Again, we've seen the Masked Man come and show up again, this time to kick off Monday Night Raw as he attacks the Vision, this time stopping Logan Paul and getting out of town before he could get caught up by the Vision. But we did see the Vision get a victory in a six-man tag match to kick off Monday Night Raw here against the Usos and LA Knight. So it looks like the Vision is gaining some momentum here. Could this mean that Big Bronson Reed will be able to win his triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match next week when he does have to take on Jey Uso and the original El Grande Americano? We're going to wait and see what happens, guys. And because of that, we did see El Grande Americano with his two cohorts, if you will, Bravo and Rayo, meet up backstage with General Manager Adam Pearce. And because of that, he's looking for the same opportunity that he gave the original El Grande Americano with that Elimination Chamber qualifying match that he will have next week on Monday Night Raw. So we see General Manager Adam Pearce was able to oblige and help El Grande Americano have a possible #1 contenders match tonight that would be able to give him a chance to compete for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, taking on Dirty Dominic Mysterio. We'll see if El Grande Americano is able to get that victory here tonight. Yeah, so here's the thing, Alfie. It could be Grayson Waller because Waller, we haven't seen him with the New Day in quite a while. But it's definitely not going to be Joe H because, yeah, just too small of a guy. And a big elbow drop there from Bayley on Natty, but a kick out at 2. And Natty's still trying to fight back here as we see Bayley now back up on top, and a huge elbow drop to the middle of the back of Natty here. And now Asuka being put up on the top rope here by Bayley. But there's Natty back to her feet. Oh, and Natty got caught here. And now putting up on the top rope here. Both women up on the top rope. But Natty here hung up upside down as Bayley stomps her in the chest. And now here comes Bayley. Oh, and the big elbow drops Natty. And now heading up to the top rope here. Bayley looking for a superplex on Asuka. Oh, and she connects with one. And the cover here. And Natty's there to break that up. Asuka did get the shoulder up as well. But this match is coming down to the nitty-gritty here. But Bayley is definitely putting on a show here tonight.
Does not choose. So an opportunity to be in WrestleMania for a championship. A truly career-altering opportunity, the Elimination Chamber. Much like the Royal Rumble match.
And now these ladies exchanging blows back and forth in the middle of the ring as Bayley and Asuka and Natty just take shots at each other. And now, Bayley trying to fight out of it here.
Straight out fight here between these three veterans.
And attack from behind by Natty at the elbow and tosses Bayley out the ring. And here comes Asuka. The spinning back elbow connects to Natty. But Natty with the running clothesline. But here's Asuka with the running back elbow. And now Bayley back in the ring. And she catches Asuka with a running elbow. And now Bayley, wait a minute. A big running clothesline takes down Asuka. But there's Bayley to break it up. And now Natty's in trouble. Bayley looking for a big back suplex. And it connects. And now looking to finish this out. Bayley heading up to the top rope here. Looking to take down Asuka. Asuka in the middle of the ring. Bayley looking for the elbow drop. And it connects the cover here. But there's Natty able to break up the 3 count.
Spoiler once again. Look at these vicious hammer fists. Natty just mauling Bayley.
Yeah, that'd be cool, Alfie. That'd be pretty cool. So now up on the ring apron here, Bayley. The big German suplex by Natty. As Natty was able to get out and duck under that clothesline and take out Bayley. But wait a minute, the Asuka lock! The Asuka lock! Natty could be in trouble here.
Won't save Natty. She's got to work her way out of this move here. Great counter.
And a kick out at 2 after that counter, but a nice knee to the chest by Asuka. And now the rollover here, but Natty able to roll out of it. And now picks up Asuka here. Natty looking for a big power bomb. The cover here. And a kick out at 2. And that was absolutely sick. And now looking for the sharpshooter here. Oh no. Asuka could be in trouble. And Natty's got the sharpshooter in. Asuka's in big trouble. In the middle of the ring, the sharpshooter's locked in. Here comes Natty. But wait a minute, Bayley's there with the running knee. Takes out Natty. And now Bayley trying to finish this match. And a nice spinning neck breaker there. And now there's Asuka. And went for the Empress, but the belly to belly connects the cover. And a kick out of 2. And that was so close. Bayley thought she had it. And Asuka was able to kick out.
Bread and butter finishing maneuver. The belly to belly, and still Asuka kicks out.
And now Asuka in trouble. Bayley trying to pull Asuka to her feet. And a spinning back elbow gets caught into a pinning combination here. And a kick out at 2. Asuka fighting back here, has Bayley hooked. But Bayley able to counter, looking for the rose petal. But Bayley, able to hit Natty with the knee off the ring apron. And there's Asuka. Asuka looking for the Asuka lock here. It's locked in. And Bayley's in trouble in the middle of the ring. Asuka's got it locked in. Bayley taps out. Bayley taps out. And Asuka gets the victory to qualify for the Women's Elimination Chamber. Congratulations to your winner, Asuka!
Outlasting Bailey and Natty to earn entry into the Elimination Chamber here in the closing moments. The knee from Bailey connects and a takedown by Asuka.
And thus far, guys, these triple threat matches have been so-so. As we see there, the ending of that matchup was Bailey hitting that running knee into Natty, who fell off the ring apron, and Asuka was then able to counter into the Asuka lock, and now she'll join Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Tiffany Stratton as the 4 women members that have qualified for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. But wait a minute! There's Maxine Dupree taking out Natty! And now Maxine wants some payback here as she hammers down right and left hands on Natty. And Maxine Dupree is senseless. And now Natty trying to fight back here as WWE security tries to separate these two.
The last thing I'm going to do is ever blow smoke or waste your time. I know all this made you an offer on Friday, but I got to be honest. The ruler needs a flagship. Here's my contract. I don't need an answer right now. I want you to look over it. I'm sure he made you a great offer. Mine's better. I guarantee that.
We'll see. I do need time to decide.
Take all the time you need. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ooh! And the ruler face-to-face with Rusev here on Monday Night Raw. Whoa. And it looks like General Manager Adam Pearce is trying to recruit Oba Femi to the flagship Monday Night Raw, as General Manager Adam Pearce said, I know the offer Nick Aldis gave you on Friday, but my offer here tonight is way better, and I can guarantee it. Holy crap, man.
Well, coming up next, an interview that I conducted earlier today with the Women's Royal Rumble.
And that's right, guys. An interview coming up next that was recorded earlier today as Michael Cole interviews the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan, here coming up next on Monday Night Raw. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out here for this live play-by-play here for Tim Reynolds Show. It's WWE Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're kicking it here with all you wrestling fans and Tim Reynolds Show fans. Appreciate y'all. Alfie says, would it be cool if you got an interview with Pat McAfee or Michael Cole or The Undertaker or Cody Rhodes? Listen, Alfie, I tell you what, man, that would be a dream come true. That is for sure, man. Getting to work with the WWE or even just getting a chance to interview any one of those guys on my YouTube channel would be absolutely amazing. To be honest, out of all those guys, I'd probably love to do Michael Cole because I've been watching him for years. But Pat McAfee, I'd love to get an interview with him because he's definitely one of those guys who helped inspire me to start my own YouTube channel and my YouTube journey. And not only that, man, but if I ever got to interview The Undertaker and Cody Rhodes, I'm telling you right now, I'm asking them hard-hitting questions that nobody else is probably asking, without a doubt. Like, right off the top of my head, one of my questions if I ever interviewed The Undertaker would be, do you ever felt like you never got a really good, legit championship run in your career? And I would even add on to that by saying, like, don't you felt like you got robbed of a lot of championship titles or championship opportunities throughout your career? Now, the thing about that question is, guys, is that I kind of know the answer because, as it turns out, The Undertaker wasn't really getting over with fans a lot as the champion. And as it turns out, the character itself, The Undertaker, really outgrew the WWE Championship or any championship titles at the time, which really makes sense that they didn't need to put the title on The Undertaker because he was so charismatic and able to keep everybody entertained for the most part and really keep them wanting more without actually needing to put a title belt around the waist of The Undertaker. So just stuff like that, man, that's really, really cool when you think about it. Dude, Michael Cole would actually be an amazing interview, Joshua, without a doubt, man. I could learn so much from Michael Cole. Yeah, this would definitely be a good match, says Alfie. Rusev versus Obafemi. Absolutely, Alfie. Absolutely. Tim, you're the GOAT. You're the best. And we'll always be there for you. Man, Alfie, I appreciate you, man. You've been so kind here today, man. Hope you're doing good, Alfie. I appreciate you showing up here, showing some support, man, on the channel. What's up, Joshua? Michael Cole would definitely be an amazing interview, without a doubt, my friend. Joshua would be loved to be interviewed in the WWE. Heck yeah, dude. And then Alfred, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. Hope everybody's doing well.
Superstars merch, official title belts, and more. These deals are championship worthy, but they won't last forever. Head to WWE.
Heck yeah, Alfie. Appreciate you, bro.
Today. Well, earlier today, our very own Michael Cole was able to sit down with the winner of the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble match, none other than Liv Morgan.
I'm so excited. I mean, WrestleMania. Who are you gonna pick?
Dominic? Hi.
It's not a big piece of the puzzle
I
here.
didn't expect you to come.
I don't know who invited you, but nonetheless, let me ask you the question. Who are you gonna pick to face for the title at WrestleMania?
Michael, not even any small talk? But it's okay, because I have decided. And what I've decided is, I am not gonna rest this decision. Are you kidding me? I am having so fun watching everyone scramble, trying to figure out.
Liv Morgan interview here.
So I think I'm gonna take a little longer to decide. And plus, Michael, I did not grind for 10 years to let this moment pass me by, okay? I am going to take my time to make... Hello? Excuse you, can I help you? We're kind of in the middle of something.
Dijiste 10 años de trabajo duro. Tú hablando de trabajo duro, ¿de qué mierda me hablas, Liv?
Oh boy, it's Stephanie Vaquer.
No has sacrificado nada. Todo te lo ha dado WWE. Tu carrera la empezaste aquí. Tienes los mejores médicos, tienes los mejores entrenadores, tienes todo. ¿Quieres hablar de sacrificio? ¿Quieres hablar de sacrificio?
No le hables a mi güerita así.
Yo nací en Chile, un país donde no existe la lucha libre. Y aún así me agripazo por todo el mundo. Japón, México, Latinoamérica, Europa, conquisté todo. Todo.
Ella ha conquistado más.
Debería darte vergüenza esconderte detrás de Judgment Day, esconderte detrás de un hombre.
Ella no se esconde detrás de nadie.
Necesitas esconderte detrás de tu novio. Pero te voy a decir algo. Pasé por el infierno y lo hice mío. Solo para llegar a WWE y ser campeona. Este cinturón, para mí, significa más que un simple cinturón.
This drives me nuts, man.
Y todas las mujeres
Speak
que
English.
no han tenido la oportunidad. Y aún así lo
Or
han
give
logrado.
us subtitles.
Liv, si tú me escoges a mí, no vas a ganar. Porque yo te voy a enseñar a ti lo que es una real campeona.
Excuse me, Liv. Excuse me, Dom. It might not be the time, but...
And Liv Morgan's crying. And wow, Stephanie Vaquer comes in and just breaks up the interview and says something in Spanish. I don't really know what it is, guys. Yikes. Me personally, says Josh W., I like to talk with The Miz. I have no interview or anything, but what The Miz has done for WWE doesn't get recognized, and he deserves. I like to express how much I respect him. Joshua, I totally agree with you, man. And ladies and gentlemen, arriving here on Monday Night Raw, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the best in the world, CM Punk. She said something about being a champion. That's all I could understand. Yeah, Joshua, I think she's trying to call out Liv Morgan for, like, I guess being... Wait, if I'm the 7th child out of 12, what am I? A part of a big family. That's what you are, man. And it's clobbering time. What's up, Eric, man? I would love to interview Pat one day and then day after Cole and maybe Cody Rhodes. Alfie, totally agree with you, man. Rhea is Jade. Rhea versus Jade would be an exciting title match, but Creative Jay versus Tiffany time. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton, though, has got to win the Women's Elimination Chamber, though. And she said something about being a champion, says Joshua W. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. That's one of the things that drives me crazy with the WWE. Like, if they're going to let their wrestlers speak in their own language, that's fine. I understand that. But they need to put subtitles for us to be able to understand what they're saying when they're saying it. You know, like, I could barely make out a word of what Dominic Mysterio was saying as I was trying to figure out what the heck that was during that interview with Liv Morgan by Michael Cole, by the way. But all we really seen in that interview was Dominic Mysterio show up and then Stephanie Vaquer show up, and that was it. Yeah, Alfie, more than likely Finn would face Roman at WrestleMania. But here's the thing, though, dude. I think most WWE fans know that CM Punk's not losing the title in Chicago. Like, losing the title in Chicago and then losing out on the main event at WrestleMania, like, I mean, no offense to Finn Balor. I want Finn Balor to come back and be champion as well. But Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, that's not as big of a match as CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. It's just not, in my opinion. All right, guys, we're here on commercial break, waiting to get back to Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Look in my eyes, what do you see? Cooked up personality. 'Cause I know your anger, and I know you'll see, and I'll be everything that you want me to be. Oh, 'cause I'm a cult of personality, cult of personality, cult of personality. All right. A lot of commercials. Only an hour in. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Yeah. Well, it just depends on which WWE song, Alfie. I mean, I'd like to say I know a lot of them, but maybe not some of the newer ones. All right, so we're back here in Memphis, Tennessee for WWE Monday Night Raw, and we'll get to see what the best in the world World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk, has to say here on Raw.
Chicago will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor.
Oh, yeah, we can do Randy Orton.
Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in in Memphis, Tennessee, or what?
Is it?
Feels like you guys are happy to see
We probably won't see another two new stars get real opportunity, or probably next 3 to 5 years, because the Saudi investors and their established stars are not a fresh young talent.
In particular, says that I'm jeopardizing the main event of WrestleMania.
I agree with you, Joshua.
Yeah, boo Adam Pearce. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Now that's a big deal, but I don't think I'm jeopardizing it. In fact, I think I'm doing what I've always done, and that's just make everything better. Sports franchises will qualify for the playoffs. That does not mean they get to not show up and play regular season games. I've talked a lot since I won this championship about deserves and earns, and I think you people deserve a fighting champion. I think Finn Balor deserved a title shot a month back in Belfast because of who he is and what he's done. And now, in a couple weeks in Chicago at Elimination Chamber, he's getting another shot. Not because he deserves it. It's because he's earned it. He's earned these fists, and he's earned this ass beating I'm about to give him.
Ooh! Tell him, Punk.
He jumped me in Toronto a few weeks ago, and unfortunately,
yeah, he did.
See this now. He ruined what is the last time I will be able to share a ring with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Ooh.
So he's earned a beating. But the office is mad about it. I'm putting the main event of WrestleMania in jeopardy. But I'm a man who does and says things a lot of the time that piss people off.
What's up, Owen King?
If I didn't occasionally say things or do things that piss people off. I don't think you people would love me if I didn't do things or say things that piss people off.
Probably not. Thank you, Alfie.
I wouldn't be what I am if I did not defend this championship every single chance I got. And what I am, Memphis, Tennessee, is the best
in the world.
It's not Roman Reigns. It's not Finn Balor.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring. And are they using his old music? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Woo! Woo! Yes! And interrupting the World Heavyweight Champion, it is none other than the #1 contender, Finn Balor! And how about this, guys? Wait a minute! And accompanied by Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Oh, yeah. And there's JD McDonough. Look who's back. And the Judgment Day is here and alive. It's Finn Balor. And he's got company. He's got friends here with him. And the World Heavyweight Champion's ready for a fight.
Predicament for the World Champion. This is the problem, Corey. This is why everybody was questioning why Punk took this match. When he had an opportunity to be a part of the greatest.
Homie, this channel's better than whatever channel you came from, says Joshua. Appreciate you, man. Keith says, did you notice the botch win in the women's? Yeah.
With a laser-focused Finn Balor looking to dethrone CM Punk. It all begins tonight.
So no, Kyrie Sane's actually in a match next week, Keith.
Whoa, 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 relax, Punk, relax, don't worry, you're not in any trouble. We didn't come out here to fight. I just came out here to make one thing crystal clear. To be the best in the world, you gotta train.
You're
with
good,
the best
Keith.
catch wrestlers in Europe. To be the best in the world, you gotta learn from the best luchadors in Mexico. To be the best in the world, you have to survive the toughest dojos in Japan. And to be the best in the world, you gotta show up your first night on Raw and beat Roman Reigns.
That's what Finn did.
So by definition, the best in the world is standing right in front of you.
Wow. Big talk by Finn Balor.
And in Chicago, at Elimination Chamber, when I beat you for that championship, I'm not jeopardizing the main event of WrestleMania. No. The real best in the world is making it better.
So what will CM Punk have to say?
So what are these two idiots doing here? See, I know who you are. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I know who you were.
Ooh.
All those great things you did. The reason I gave you a shot for this in Belfast, but something I noticed about all those great things you did it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see Judgment Day by your side in those European dojos or the Japan dojos, or when you were taking on all the great luchadors in Mexico. No. You used to mean something, man.
Ooh.
I think everybody here in Memphis can agree that Judgment Day has been an anchor around your neck for a very, very long time.
Ooh.
And I could say that somebody as skilled as you would bring them up to your level, but they've only dragged you down to theirs. I mean, look at this idiot. He's wearing 2 titles and never defends them. And this guy needs help getting in the ring because his head's so big. I'll allow it.
Bobblehead, bobblehead, bobblehead.
I've been accused of being a smart man that does dumb things, and what I'm about to do may be really, really stupid. But I don't believe for a second that the 3 of you didn't have a plan to come out here and jump me. And some things are out of my control. So go ahead, Finn, JD, Little Mysterio, you want to jump me?
Little Mysterio.
Right, that I'm going to jeopardize the main event of WrestleMania, but you're also going to jeopardize your shot at Elimination Chamber of being the champion. You say you're the best in the world? I know I'm the best in the world, and I don't need everybody's help to prove it. Maybe you do.
Ooh. And we see here the Judgment Day having some problems as Finn Balor has to hold back JD McDonough, who is back with the Judgment Day, and CM Punk with some big words to the challenger of his title at Elimination Chamber. We will see Finn Balor go one-on-one with CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship at Elimination Chamber.
We're going to have 2 more Elimination Chamber qualifying matchups on SmackDown. Speaking of SmackDown, what about this last Last Friday night when Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defended the tag titles against Lash Legend and Nia Jax. I thought you'd never ask. The tag team championship matchup would descend into absolute chaos at ringside. Rhea Ripley, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and Io Sky all dropping heavy artillery on one another. Here you see Io potentially save Rhea's career, but then Io herself would take to the skies to drive Nia through the table. Rhea through the barricade. An absolute melee in the tag team division. Let's send it up to our own Byron Saxton with the champs.
Thank you so much, Corey. As you said, I'd like to welcome in the women's tag team champions, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Rhea, Io, I think that both of you had the most difficult road to WrestleMania out of everyone. We saw the footage on SmackDown of your tag team title defense against Lash Legend and Nia Jax. Rhea, you qualified for the Elimination Chamber last week, and Io, you also had the same opportunity next week. How in the world are you both holding it together?
Look, the road to WrestleMania, it's always a battle, and this Friday it was no exception. Nia and Lash, they thought that they could just take our women's tag team championships, but they got a little bit carried away, and they failed. All they managed to do was turn up the heat, so it's time for us to put them out.
ナイアとラッシュとはいつでもやってやるよ。We'll be ready. As far as Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber is over. Do you know why? Asuka is in the chamber. And we will make sure you guys never win. Hey! No. I mean, we will make sure Asuka is champion. Okay! I got you are not ready for the chamber. Okay! Heidi.
Yikes.
That is the
I'm Joshua Fatu. What's up, man? Buddha says he's feeling oozy. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring for this match scheduled for one fall, accompanied by Bravo and Rayo, it's El Grande Americano!
From the Gulf of America, El Grande Americano!
These uncultured swine in Memphis knew anything about El Grande Americano that realized the magnitude of this moment. This would be like Elvis himself walking to the ring in Mexico. We still don't know who he's going to face in this #1 contenders match.
That's right, guys. We've got a mystery opponent coming up for El Grande Americano in this mystery opponent #1 contenders match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Which El Grande is it, Chad or Lud? This one's Ludwig. Joshua. Dude, I appreciate you, Josh. I know you've been keeping up here with us for a while. If you remember those guys' names and what's going on with El Grande Americano. That's so cool, man. Did you know that they should do for people that can't speak English? They should put a translator on one screen for us and speak English people. Alfie, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, give me some subtitles. If I have to read subtitles, I mean, that's fine. You know, like Stephanie Vaquer, she's a very good wrestler, so I'll listen to whatever promo she has. Just let me be able to listen to it because, like, I mean, I'm sorry, WWE, but I don't think all of your fans are going to be learning another language just to be able to pick out what somebody says in one segment of like a minute and a half. You know what I mean? Like, I have no clue what Stephanie Vaquer said to Liv Morgan, and we're supposed to find that entertaining or charismatic? Like, it's not. Like, all of us are just going, what'd she say? And now all of us are trying to talk to our Spanish friends and like, trying to figure out how to speak Spanish and understand it in a couple of minutes so we can figure out what the hell the Women's World Champion just said to the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner. What did she say? I have a feeling Finn Balor might turn into a good guy soon. Buddha, I feel the same way, dude. I really do, man. It's going to be Chad El Grande, who's the mystery opponent. No, I think Joshua El Grande, the original El Grande Americano, or Chad El Grande, as you say him, he's actually in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match tonight. So I don't think we will see him, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't imagine he'll be in 2 matches tonight. That would be my guess. Excuse me. So yeah, guys, actually it could be the original Grande Americano, Joshua, because I guess that match, that qualifying match, is not till next week, because tonight it's Dirty Dom, Javon Evans, and Gunther in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match tonight. So I think it's next week that El Grande Americano will be in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match, or the original, I should say.
Global phenomenon. Why not have the hottest star in all of Lucha Libre, El Grande Americano, as a playable character in the game? I could not be more excited.
Well, he's about to have a match to determine the #1 contender for Dominic Mysterio's Intercontinental Championship. Question is, who is his opponent?
Oh, yeah.
Oh! And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in this match scheduled for one fall, and it is for to determine the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. He is the Luchador Penta!
And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in for 87 kilos, Penta!
Yeah, Joshua, I know who those guys are too. Yeah, every time they make Punk a heel, he seems to lose it. You got that right, Joshua. If anyone can go 2 matches a night, it's Chad Gable, says Joshua. I believe you there, buddy. I believe you there. Buddha says CM Punk should turn heel. Settle metal. Alfie, you got to stop, man. You can't say the Joe H word. I'm going to start singing. Yeah, we could see both El Grande Americanos face each other at WrestleMania. I think right now that's kind of the guess.
You're an expert in in-ring strategy. Okay, Cole. Well, we are in Memphis. You remember who I beat at Mania, right?
Listen, I saw you backstage in mid-conversation with Penta earlier today.
I did, because I am a broadcast journalist, Michael Cole, and I did my due diligence because for all of Penta's success in WWE, this young man is still shrouded in mystery. I ask quite simply, who is Penta? What makes Penta? What does Cero Miedo truly mean? And Penta explained to me it's been a motto of his since he was quite literally starving on the streets of Mexico. Penta believes Lucha Libre saved his life. It gave him his only path to success, which is why he takes it so seriously. And Penta also told me the very first time he ever put on a sacred Lucha Libre mask, he felt like a superhero, like a different being altogether, one with zero fear. That is how we got here.
Alfie, you're probably right about that. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. That'd be pretty cool. And we've got a tie-up here now in the middle of the ring. It's El Grande Americano versus Penta.
The international phenomenon that is El Grande Americano. It's the man with zero fear. With that said, Penta understands that Americano is standing between himself and an opportunity at Dirty Dom's Intercontinental Championship. And as much as we make fun of it,
and now these two exchanging chops back and forth here in the middle of the ring. And now trying to hit each other with clotheslines here. Oh, and got caught with a spinning heel kick. Oh, and a nice uppercut there, but El Grande hit with the backstabber. Oh, and a nice big headbutt there by El Grande. Ducking under the clothesline is Penta. Oh, and a springboard clothesline, but El Grande able to hit the clothesline as well.
Important turning point in this matchup. Who's going to get an opportunity at Dominic in the Intercontinental title?
All right, guys, so we're here on another commercial break, but as current match going on, we've got Penta taking on the El Grande Americano with his cohorts, Bravo and Rayo there at ringside, and the winner of this match will be the #1 contender for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. All right, thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. What's up, Doomsday? I said, what's up, Tim? Still not over that Daytona finish. Boy, that was something. Doomsday, I'm telling you, bro, that was an exciting finish to a race that... Man, I gotta tell you, I don't want to call it boring because to me, like, watching the races at Daytona is never boring. But man, towards like the middle there, they were just literally everybody just staying in their same lane, barely hitting the throttle, trying to make sure they didn't waste too much gas. It's just so annoying, man. Like, NASCAR has got to, like, sort of ban, like, fuel strategies, you know, like when it comes to Daytona, like the only rule is you should have to go full throttle, like period. Like it just doesn't make a lot of sense, but the ending was exciting and that's what counts. You know, we got a really good finish there for the NASCAR Cup Series at the Daytona 500. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out and watching. I got to check out the live stream here on Tim Reynolds Show. I know Doomsday here, man, had a good time watching with us. Alfie says, I'm watching from the UK. Appreciate you, Alfie. Heck yeah, man. We got people from all over watching us here on Tim Reynolds Show. Heck yeah, man. We're just waiting to get back from commercial break here, guys, to WWE Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys are enjoying the show thus far. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hey. All right, we got about a little less than 30 seconds till we get back. Appreciate y'all hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Well, Alfie, you know, just like anywhere that you go to, there's always going to be good people and bad people, no matter what country you are from or what country you go to visit. So just always try to show each individual with respect. And yeah, Alfie says, I've never been to America, but I love American people. Hey, man, well, we love you too, man. I love UK people. I love all people, dude. So appreciate you guys coming here and hanging out with us. And we're back in this matchup here. And Penta from the top rope hits the crossbody on El Grande. And El Grande Americano in trouble here. Off the ropes, Penta with the Bulldog. And that connects, and now Penta's in control here. And now Penta, with the Enziguri, and he takes down El Grande. And now up on the top rope here, El Grande Americano has no clue. There's Penta with the handstand drop kick. The cover here, and a kick out at 2.
Penta has had his sights set on the Intercontinental Championship for quite some time. This could be the opportunity he has been.
And you see Penta here trying to get the crowd fired up. And here on Monday Night Raw, Penta.
This could do it. Looking for the Penta driver.
And looking for the Penta driver, but able to get out of the way. Here comes El Grande. He drops Penta here. And now, look at this back torture rack here. And his submission hold here.
Nowhere to go in the middle of the ring. Penta luckily
But Penta able to roll through here. And a kick out at 2. Ducking under the clothesline. Penta got caught. And what a Death Valley driver. The cover here. And a kick out at 2.
Perhaps Americano got a little too overconfident in his pinfall attempt.
If you ever join WWE, I'll name myself Randy Daytona, says Buddha. Appreciate you, dude. Tim, would be cool if you was a WWE referee. That'd be a pretty cool job. And a big chop there. Wait a minute. Penta tries to counter, but El Grande Americano says no. And now up on the top rope here. But wait a minute. Nice counter there by Penta. Looking for the Penta driver. And it connects the cover here. And El Grande Americano kicked out of that. Holy crap.
I don't know if anybody is as shocked as Penta, who just connected.
Dude, appreciate you, Alfie, man, watching us so late in the evening. You rock, bro.
Give a lot of credit to El Grande Americano there. You certainly
So Penta wondering what he has to do to put this matchup away. And now, and wait a minute, looking for the Mexican Destroyer, but Rayo gets involved and catches an Enziguri. And the running headbutt there by El Grande. And a kick out at 2. And El Grande Americano thought he had it 1, and we did too.
I would imagine not. Otherwise, this one would be over.
Wait a minute.
You spoke too soon.
Speaking of the devil, there's that steel plate.
Wait a minute, someone just grabbed Bravo, and Bravo just got took underneath the ring. And wait a minute, that looks like the original, and it is! It's the original El Grande Americano! He's here! Oh my goodness! And now attacking Rayo with the big German suplex!
The original El Grande Americano.
And tossing over Bravo over the announcer's table and blowing a kiss out El Grande Americano, the original El Grande Americano, and Penta's there with the Mexican driver, the cover here. And Penta gets the victory here on Monday Night Raw, thanks to El Grande Americano with the assist.
From the streets of Mexico, wondering where his...
And Penta gets the victory with the Mexican Destroyer. But how about this? It's the original El Grande Americano who helps out Penta.
Penta earns an opportunity at Dominic Mysterio's Intercontinental Championship, thanks in part to a little help from the original El Grande Americano.
And a show of respect there from Penta to El Grande Americano, the original. And now looking at this here. Right hand. And now the El Grandes are going at it here. And now off the ropes here goes. El Grande Americano dropped by the original. And now here in the ropes. Looking for the roll through. German suplex. And the power here by the original El Grande Americano. But wait a minute.
This imposter reminds me of somebody.
Now trying to pull off the mask. Oh no! And El Grande could be. Oh, demasked, but able to keep the mask on. And Bravo and Rayo save the day. And there's the Judgment Day backstage.
Relax, take the night off. The boys got me. Raquel, can you take care of her?
Yeah, you know what? We need some ground in you. Let's go touch some grass.
Night off.
Come on.
Go relax.
It's gonna be good for you.
I'll be okay. Take care.
You'll be fine.
Boys got me. Finn, will you listen to me? He's clearly gotten into your head and you're playing right into his hands. Do you know how hard it was for me watching you get embarrassed in Ireland? Yes. And now I come back. The three of us are in the ring. We have him surrounded and we can send him to Elimination Chamber. More hurt than he is.
JD, it's not like that, okay?
Hey, I still got
I need to prove this to myself that I can do it, okay? I thought you'd understand.
I do understand. I'm trying to help you. I am trying to help you become world champion.
If you want to help, if you really want to help, you let me do this alone.
I still... If that's what you want, fine. Boys.
Dirty Dom's left and nobody to help him. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, this is crazy, man. It looks like Dominic Mysterio may be in that triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match by himself later tonight on Monday Night Raw, as it looks like the Judgment Day is starting to fall apart a little bit here, guys. Oh, Buddha, that's actually the plan. Believe it or not, guys, if you haven't seen some of the stuff on social media yet, yeah. So, Buddha, you said they should do a mask versus mask match at WrestleMania. So right now, it actually is in the plans by reports I've seen online that it will be the original El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano at WrestleMania. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens with that dynamic. Yeah, JD also doing that. Yeah, JD McDonough a little pissed off at Finn Balor after, they couldn't get on the same page earlier with JD McDonough trying to confront CM Punk about the World Heavyweight Championship, so... Yeah, I don't know where the New Day is, guys. They've been taking a couple of weeks off. I haven't really seen the New Day or Grayson Waller, and that's why a lot of people, too, think that Grayson Waller could be the masked man after what we've seen the last few weeks take place without seeing Grayson Waller on TV, by the way. Ooh, Buddha, JD versus Finn. That'd be pretty good. I'd like to see Finn versus Dominic Mysterio, possibly for the Intercontinental Championship. All right, guys, waiting to get back to Monday Night Raw. What's up, William? How we doing, man? And Joshua says JD should just own his own big-ass head and make it a finisher for a diving headbutt or something. He does have a big diving headbutt off the top rope. I do know that there, Joshua. The storyline in WWE are really just doing a fantastic job on the storyline. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some of them are pretty good, but some of them are pretty bad as well. When it comes to their storylines with WWE right now. Dom could be the guest referee for the match, JD versus Finn. That could be pretty good. And ladies and gentlemen, making her way out to the ring, it's AJ Lee!
Well, speaking of Elimination Chamber, a week from Saturday, AJ Lee in her hometown of Chicago. Her first singles match in a decade, first title match in 11 years as she battles big-time Bex for the Intercontinental Championship.
That's right, guys. We will see the Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line as Becky Lynch goes one-on-one with AJ Lee.
29 people voted. Wow.
What's up, David? We'll get an answer to your question coming up here shortly after we hear from AJ Lee.
I walked in for moral support, and I walked out of Raw as the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And I had my fun getting under Becky's skin. It's so easy to do. But she reminded me that this is serious business when she smashed my face into that post. And this is serious business because I haven't had a singles match in over a decade. And let alone a shot at a title. Because the last time I had a title around my waist, this division looked a little different. All we had to fight for was one sparkly pink butterfly. But I loved that title, and I wore that title proudly. Because I made that title. Yeah, I'm not modest. I know exactly who the hell I am.
Tell him, AJ.
There is a women's division before AJ Lee, and there is a women's division after. And that was my gift to all of you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
And I still want to get my hands on every single one of you. I want to fight Bailey and Lyra and Rhea and Io and the Kabuki Warriors and Judgment Day and Charlotte and Alexa, the best of the very best. But for now, all roads lead back to Becky. Why she's so mad at me. She's
None
mad
of us
that
do.
I came back. She's mad that my merch does better. She's mad that you guys like me more.
Yep. Sounds about right.
But it ain't my fault. Because I gave the girl a 10-year head start and she still hasn't caught up. But I'm not mad at Becky. No, I'm grateful. Because she gave me a gift. Without Becky, maybe I wouldn't have even come back into this ring to prove that I can still go.
Ooh.
And maybe without Becky, I wouldn't have a chance to show that I can still be a champion.
Tell him, AJ. Tell him, AJ.
And if I walk out of Chicago victorious, then I'm sure as hell gonna walk into WrestleMania as the Intercontinental Champion. And since I know you're here and you gave me such a sweet gift last week, Becky Boo Boo, if you wanna come on out to this ring, I got something for that ass.
Oh! Her new theme music sucks, man. And ladies and gentlemen, making her way out to the ring, it's the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch. And we'll see what the man has to say here on Monday Night Raw.
This respect is off the charts.
that this is an opportunity to have an AJ Lee title run? You think that is what this is? No, a boo-boo. No, this is an opportunity to gather all of your friends, all of your family, any people that are dumb enough to like you in Chicago, and give you a send-off. Give you the retirement match that you never had, and honestly, that you never deserved.
Yikes.
And let them cry tears while I push away your hearse. Okay? Because you're right, you are right. There was a division before AJ Lee and there was one after, and your gift was leaving. Okay? Because for the last 10 years, I've been making history, and you've been making comic books. But here's one for you. Here's one. If you miraculously make it through Elimination Chamber, you can dictate to your computer, because you're gonna be in a full body cast. And you can dictate about the one time that you went face-to-face, one-on-one with the greatest of all time. And it's not just me saying it, other people are saying it, everybody says it. Sports Illustrated says it, the Bleacher Report says it, okay? And maybe that comic book would actually sell.
All right, okay. We can save the title match for Chicago, but why don't you come into this ring, theme of the night, come into this ring and we can throw hands right now.
Nah, she's not doing it.
Just for the hell of it, here in Memphis. Let's go, Becky Boo Boo.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Nah, she's not doing it. She's not doing it. No.
You think I'm stupid? Do I look stupid to you? You think I know that when I slide in there, you're gonna sucker punch me, huh? Yeah?
I would never. But you know what? This seems to have worked before. Why don't you come in? And since you love cheap shots, I'll let you take the first swing.
Ooh. And now Becky making her way into the ring here. Although Becky angry is very funny.
Take your shots. Swing, Becky, swing. I'm right here in front of you. You talk a big game when you're so far away. I'm standing right here. Swing, Becky. I'll put my hands behind my back.
You think I don't know the game that you're playing, huh? Yeah, I know what it is. I know. You want me to beat you up so that you have an excuse that you can get the job done at Elimination Chamber. So that you can make it to Elimination Chamber.
That's it. Nah. Ooh, boo. Boo. Yikes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it definitely looks like AJ Lee's gotten under the skin of Becky Lynch.
Like big time Bex is unraveled. You know, Las Vegas will host SmackDown and Raw during WrestleMania weekend. Friday, April 17th and Monday, April 20th at the T-Mobile Arena. Tickets are on sale now via access.com.
And it's General Manager Adam Pearce backstage.
You hear anything, call me.
Well, How you gonna let that happen to my brother Logan Paul? Huh? You running a show like that? That's how you want to run it. Don't run it like that. Huh? That's my brother. Let him get stomped like that.
Go to the jet. Go to the jet. Go to the jet.
Learn how to run the damn show.
Meet you at the jet.
Open the door.
Thank you. Meet you at the jet.
Open the door.
This is on you. Of course. You have to do something about this masked man.
Look, you may not believe this, but the masked man is just as big a problem for me as he is for you.
Oh, so the masked man is the problem, huh? Obviously. Well, I solve problems. I solve the Vision's problems. And when I catch the masked man, that problem will be solved. And when I win the Elimination Chamber, that problem will be solved too. Thank you. Thank you. No problem.
Well, Bronson Reed looks to qualify next week. But tonight, this man hopes to qualify. The young OG, Javon Evans, in a triple threat match to get to the chamber. It's live next.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we will see the Elimination Chamber Triple Threat qualifying match where we'll see Javon Evans taking on the Ring General Gunther and the WWE Intercontinental Champion Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Oh, hate allergies. Nick Aldis be the mask guy? Come on, Alfie. That's a little bit of a stretch, don't you think? Joshua says, I think Theory could be an incredible babyface, but they are so dead set on him being a heel. Yeah, Joshua, I would agree with you, man. There is a theory that maybe Austin Theory could be working with Seth Rollins, and maybe that'll be like the babyface faction. I always thought that Austin Theory and Grayson Waller got kind of a bad deal, and I thought those two could have been really good together as a tag team if they would have worked that storyline a little bit better, if you ask me. We need a Survivor Series Raw versus SmackDown with some kind of draft and have the general managers Adam Pearce and Aldis face off for the first pick. That'd be pretty dope there, Joshua. That'd be like one of those Raw versus SmackDown like video game like matches. That's what that would be. Pretty cool if you ask me. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. The Masked Man could be Adam Cole. Really? Keith, that's where you're going with? Adam Cole? Oh my goodness, man. That would be hilarious. Yeah, that would really, honestly, guys, that would blow my mind because I don't see Adam Cole coming back to WWE for a while. And in case you guys hadn't heard, Adam Cole suffered a really bad neck injury and his wrestling career could be over. Could it be Pat McAfee? You know, Alfie, that's not too bad of a guess, but look, this guy is kind of a short but stocky guy, but he's skinny. And I think Pat McAfee's probably a little bit wider, you know, a little bit heavier set. I would even say Pat's probably a little taller too. Like, I'm not going to lie, guys. This guy has the same sort of build as Finn Balor. As far as his build goes, it looks like Finn Balor. I mean, I don't know. I think Grayson Waller is a good guess because we haven't seen him on TV in the last few weeks with the New Day. So that could be a possibility. Could it be Rey Fenix? No, I don't think so, Buddha, because Rey Fenix has been on SmackDown doing quite a bit, if you ask me. No, I think Keith Grayson Waller is probably another really good guess. Joshua here was saying the same thing I was earlier in the show. Both me and Joshua W here, we think it's either Finn Balor or Grayson Waller. Yeah, no, Jinx, it's not Jake Paul because last week Jake Paul chased the Masked Man out of the arena. And then tonight, Jake Paul was the one who got stomped by the Masked Man. So... Well, some people wanted to say Chris Jericho because Chris Jericho is supposed to be coming back, but I don't think that, that is the case.
The best performer of our generation. Thank you very much, AJ Styles.
And a tribute to AJ Styles next week in Atlanta. Awesome.
AJ Styles, we will pay tribute to one of the all-time.
Oh, definitely Logan Paul, GP Prod, if you made me have to pick. Vince McMahon, the Masked Man, that'd be hilarious, but still way too skinny.
Main event, Jey Uso. Big Bronson Reed.
And that's right, guys. Big Bronson Reed, Jey Uso, and the original El Grande Americano will face off in Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And we'll also see Raquel Rodriguez, Kairi Sane, and one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Io Sky, take on each other for an Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
First off, that interview I conducted with Liv Morgan earlier tonight is available now on WWE social media channels, translated so we can understand more of what was said in that interview.
I thought it was translating what you were trying to say.
Probably. Nonetheless, want to remind everyone, Friday night SmackDown, a couple of qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber. It's over on Sci-Fi due to the Olympics. Right now, let's take a look at our main event coming up next.
My focus.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does look like, Alfie, that we could see Gunther win tonight.
To Elimination Chamber and be one step closer of being the WWE champion at WrestleMania.
Javon Evans and Gunther should be absolutely terrified to face the king of the luchadores, your AAA Mega Campeón and Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio and Gunther isn't ready for the night, but you know who is? The young OG. Now, I'm also ready to pull up to Elimination Chamber and get the dub over there and main event WrestleMania. And once I do that, everybody's going to know, especially at WrestleMania, and everybody's going to say it with me, that boy is...
Bouncy!
After I win tonight, I will go ahead and handle business at Elimination Chamber, and I will proceed to collect more gold for the Judgment Day at WrestleMania.
I killed the careers of many of WWE's greatest of all time. But that's not enough for me.
Yikes.
Your boy is...
Bouncy! And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring for this next match that is scheduled for one fall, it is the main event of the evening. It's a triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And introducing first, that boy is Bouncy, because he is Javon Evans.
Out of my mind, the OG cutter that this young man delivered last week on Monday Night Raw. One of the most spectacular things I've ever witnessed. Once upon a time, I had a tag partner. They said gravity forgot. I don't know that Javon Evans knew gravity existed in the first place. This young man is absolutely breathtaking. And let's take a look at what happened. I still don't know how he pulled this off. Well, Bravo Americano had designs on delivering a splash to El Grande Americano, who was in the center of the ring. You won't see it because the action is about 10 feet above it in the sky. Mid-air OG cutter. One of the most spectacular maneuvers I have ever seen executed.
Boom! And what a big OG cutter executed by Javon Evans last week.
And tonight, WWE Raw is brought to you by DoorDash.
Yep. Ba-da-bump-bump-bump-ba-da-da-da. Yeah, Buddha, unfortunately, man, if I had to put my money on anybody, Gunther is going to win this match. It's pretty easy for me to see Gunther win this match. It really is. Boo 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 doo boo doo boo doo boo 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 doo 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 boo 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 doo.
Stands in his way.
And making his way down to the ring, one of his opponents. He is the ring general, Gunther!
From Vienna, Austria, weighing in for 2.
Alfie, he will. Alfie, I'll bet you right now, man, he's gonna win. Unless somebody gets involved and costs him the match. There's no way that Gunther is losing to either Dominic Mysterio or Javon Evans. It's just not gonna happen.
Threat match to determine who heads to the chamber a week from Saturday. It's next.
Although I will tell you this, Javon Evans in an Elimination Chamber match, now that would be exciting way more than Gunther in the Chamber match. But in my personal opinion here, guys, I really do think Gunther is going to end up the victor of this matchup here. All right, let's get a poll question going for everybody. All right, almost there. All right, guys, we got our poll question up for the main event of Monday Night Raw. Go ahead and make sure you guys get your winner. Pick your winner here. We're going to see Gunther taking on Javon Evans and taking on Dominic Mysterio. What's up, Jeremiah Wilson? How we doing? Yeah, I think Javon Evans may have a chance to win this match, but I've got to go with Gunther, man. Anyone who hates Gunther, spam ring loser. Oh, that's hilarious. Freaking hilarious. Do 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 do. And yeah, guys, big thing that happened earlier on Monday Night Raw here. Finn Balor back to his old theme music, which is definitely much needed, man. Glad to freaking see that. And making his way to the ring, it's Dirty Dominic Mysterio! As the WWE Men's Intercontinental Champion arrives to the ring, and this triple threat match is underway here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's worried about entering the elimination chamber.
What's up, Jeffrey? Chase Elliott? Hell yeah.
Worried about not having backup tonight.
And of course, Dirty Dom taking his sweet time as he hops outside the ring.
This is Dominic's first match in a few months because he was out with a shoulder injury. So going to be interesting to see how Dominic responds. He's had some run-ins.
And Gunther not letting...
No count out, no disqualification. First man to gain pinfall or submission will join Randy Orton, LA Knight, and Cody Rhodes as part of the six-man field for the Elimination Chamber.
And no one's even got started with this matchup yet, guys.
And we are underway. Javon Evans, who's had quite the first few months on the Monday Night Raw roster. He was the Iron Man of the Rumble match this year, lasting over 40 minutes.
So Javon Evans goes after Gunther. Gunther tosses him around. And now Gunther goes one-on-one with Evans here inside the ring. Oh, and a big chop in the corner to Javon Evans from the ring general. And now from behind, Dirty Dom. Oh, with a big chop to Javon Evans. And now running away from Gunther as it looks like Mysterio taking his time, attacking who he wants. Oh, and now Javon Evans with the right hands on Gunther. But Gunther able to fight out of it. Oh, what a nice drop kick there from Javon Evans. And a drop kick to Dirty Mysterio. And Dominic dropped, but now Gunther catches him and right into the Boston Crab. And oh, a big chop there from Dominic to Gunther. And now Dom trying to back away from the ring general here. And Gunther just taking chops from Dirty Dom like it's nothing. Eating them for breakfast and then chops down Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Oh, man. And now a nice kick there from Evans, who's back to his feet. And a drop kick there, but Gunther's still on his feet. Off the ropes. And now taking out the leg of Gunther. And another drop kick drops Gunther. And a nice move by Javon Evans. And now, oh, nice backflip there from Evans. And now ducking onto the clothesline. Oh, and going for the Hurricane Rana, and a perfect move there from Javon Evans. And now Dirty Dom catches a chop to the chest.
Champion at some point in his career. And Evans now. Oh, goodness. Trying to get bouncy and paid for it with that chop.
And now Gunther with the chop to Javon Evans, and now tosses Dominic Mysterio out like a rag doll. Oh, and throwing Dominic into the barrier there. And now the ring general's in complete control.
Welcome back, Dom. Not quite sure this is how he wanted his first match in a few months.
And Dirty Dominic Mysterio coming back from a shoulder injury. This is his first match. And oh my goodness, what another throw into the barrier by the ring general.
Merciless.
So now Rey Mysterio, or I should say, Dominic Mysterio in some big trouble here.
This is what he does. This is why he's so effective.
And wait a minute. Oh, Javon Evans clears over the top of the steel post outside of the ring and takes out Gunther. Oh, my goodness. And guess what? That boy is bouncy. Oh, my goodness. as he takes out the ring general Gunther. Will Javon Evans be able to overcome the odds and win this triple threat elimination chamber qualifying match? Or will we see the ring general dominate the way he always has to clinch his spot inside the chamber? Or will we see the men's Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio be able to show how dirty he plays the game and be able to cheat his way or find a way to win this matchup to punch his ticket to the Elimination Chamber? We will find out. Now, keep Gunther what he is, traditional bad guy who's bad because he's always been better than you and he knows it. And he carries anyone to a great match. Without a doubt, dude. And Jeremiah Wilson says, come on, Evans. Heck yeah. Yeah, without a doubt, dude. Gunther is very, very good, man. Yeah, Alfie, look, Gunther is that guy that you want to hate. Gunther is that guy that you want to see somebody beat him. But I tell you what, man, it is a very, very good wrestler and a very good guy for the WWE to have when you can have a heel, a bad guy like Gunther that works well with everybody inside the ring. It's absolutely amazing. Javon Evans is either destined to be a super dud Whopper mega star or perennial loser like Miz or Truth, who is there to make the top guys look good and have fun in their matches in between. You know, Joshua, I don't think so with Javon Evans, man. I think we see a big, bright future for Javon Evans. I really do. Maybe the type of career like a Roman Reigns might be particular when I think of Javon Evans. You know, a guy that has to really work through the industry for a couple of years before he ends up being, you know, a big guy on top. And it's really hard to see Javon Evans as a heel. So maybe that might hold him back a little bit, only being able to be a good babyface guy, but we'll see. If Gunther retires the Brock, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. That would be one hell of a retirement match. All right, so we're back to the action here. And now Dirty Dominic Mysterio on the attack on Javon Evans inside the ring here.
Here we see during the break, Dirty Dom taking a page out of the book of the man who raised him, or at least should have, the great Eddie Guerrero, taking the hammer for the ring bell. Didn't use it yet, but that could come into play.
Dominic has used that hammer in the past.
I'm not in this match.
Well, to success.
Sure. But think about it again. The mega champion.
I see what you're saying, Joshua. And now Evans trying to fight back, but Dirty Dom puts an end to that and plants Javon Evans.
Triple H, John Cena, and Eddie Guerrero.
That is quite the field, as you saw the hammer moments ago that was placed on the steps by Dominic Mysterio. And Dominic trying to take advantage of the fact that Gunther has been taken out of this match momentarily. And he's turned this into a one-on-one.
And now we see here Evans in trouble. But there's Gunther as he grabs Dominic Mysterio. And that sleeper holds locked in. But the super kick takes down Gunther. And now on the ring apron, Gunther in trouble. Here comes Evans with the big flying Superman punch to Dominic Mysterio. And now in the corner, Evans looking to get bouncy with the big elbow splash in the corner of against Dominic. Oh! And what a spinning heel kick there from Evans. Oh, and a nice spinning senton or a spinning slam there. But now Evans just got caught. Gunther's right there with the sleeper. And Evans trying to battle out of it.
Evans able to fight out for the moment. Looking for the super kick.
Oh, and a nice super kick there from Gunther. And off the ropes. Oh, Gunther hits the chop there on Javon Evans, dropping him to the ring mat. And now Gunther looking for a big power bomb right on top of Javon Evans. And Dirty Dominic Mysterio just got used as a weapon And now a big power bomb. Wait a minute, a nice roll up here. A counter by Evans and a kick out at 2. But Gunther with the huge clothesline. And now Evans is in big trouble. Gunther going for another power bomb here. And this one plants Javon Evans. The cover here. And a kick out at 2. And Dirty Dominic Mysterio couldn't do anything to get there to break up that pin, but Evans able to kick out at 2.
Putting Evans through the middle of the ring. It's almost miraculous that Javon was able to survive. But notice how cool and how calm the ring general is. This is just another...
Carson, I've got Gunther in this one, man.
2 opponents, no problem.
So the ring general in charge, and now the kick to the gut of Evans after the boot to the side of head of Dominic Mysterio. And now Dirty Dom in some trouble here. And oh, the big chop! And Dirty Dominic Mysterio gets dropped. And Evans takes a chop as well, and now he's down on the mat. As Gunther flexes to the crowd here in Memphis.
Took Gunther a bit to get going, but now he's in total domination.
And now Evans trying to fight back. As we're hearing fans here in Memphis telling Gunther that he tapped out. Oh, but a big chop there from Gunther stops that momentum from Javon Evans. And now off the ropes. Oh, and a big kick. Another kick there from Evans drops Gunther. And now we see Dominic and Evans off the ropes here. Oh, and a spinning enziguri connects to the head of Mysterio. And now Evans to his feet. But wait a minute, Gunther finds Evans in the chop to the back here. And now looking for a German suplex. But Evans lands on his feet. Ducks under the clothesline. Ducks under again. Evans off the ropes and hits him with the running knee. The cover here. And oh, Dominic's there to break it up. Gunther also kicked out. And what a terrific triple threat here in the main event of Monday Night Raw.
3 men are down. Critical moment in this matchup. One of these men heads to Chicago. An opportunity to be in the Elimination Chamber with a winner.
And that's right, guys. The winner of this match will punch their ticket to the Chamber match. And now we see Dirty Dominic from the top rope looking for the frog splash. Gunther got the knees up. And now Gunther in trouble. Evans on the attack, gets thrown up to the outside. Evans with a nice counter, the right hand. Now up off the ropes here. And oh, a big bouncing clothesline. And that boy be bouncy. And here goes Javon Evans' chance. And now he's heading up to the top rope here. Evans, oh, taken out by Gunther. And looking for the OG cutter. But Javon Evans fighting back with back elbows, knocks down Gunther off the middle rope here. And now Evans from the top. Oh, and the backflip. He lands on his feet, but Gunther's got the submission hold locked in. Oh, and a nice counter from Evans, the chin breaker. And Evans going for the OG cutter, but Gunther caught him. Gunther caught him in the sleeper hold. But wait a minute, there's Dominic Mysterio and the frog splash on top of Gunther. And now Dominic in control. He takes out Gunther, and now he's set up the ring generals in position. Here comes Dominic. No, the clothesline out of nowhere from Gunther. And we see Dominic was looking for the 619, but not able to connect as Gunther stops that momentum.
Turning it into a sleeper.
And now you see here, ooh, Dominic grabbing that hammer. And now Gunther in some trouble. And as we see, Dominic's got that hammer in his hand.
Of the king of the luchadors.
And Gunther has no idea. And now on the ring apron, Gunther with the sleeper hold. And there's Evans. Evans got a hold of Gunther now. And Evans has got the sleeper hold locked in. Oh, but a nice back suplex there by Gunther. And now Gunther with the big boot to Dominic Mysterio. And I think Gunther realizes that Mysterio had the bell hammer. And now Gunther takes it out of the hand of Mysterio. Wait a minute, Dragon Lee's there with the ring bell. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Gunther may not be winning this match after all, as we see Dragon Lee just showed up and knocked out the ring general with the ring bell. Oh my goodness, could we see either Javon Evans or Dominic Mysterio win this match? Oh my goodness, now back in the ring. Oh, Dirty Dom's got Evans where he wants him. Looking for the 619. And it connects. And now Dominic looking for the frog splash to put this one away. Mysterio. Oh, and Evans rolls out of the way. And Dominic there in the ring. And Evans, the OG cutter connects the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Javon Evans gets the victory as he qualifies for the men's Elimination Chamber match. Oh my, this chamber just got a whole lot more bouncy. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. What an upset victory here tonight. The biggest win of Javon Evans' WWE career, as he has now punched his ticket to the Elimination Chamber, where he will have an opportunity to main event WrestleMania. But how about Dragon Lee showing up out of nowhere and taking out Gunther? And after the 619 was connected, it looked like Dominic Mysterio was going to win this match. But then Javon Evans rolls out of the way, and he's able to hit the OG cutter there on Dominic Mysterio and get the 1, 2, 3 victory here tonight in the main event of Monday Night Raw. And that's right, Javon Evans will join Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes in the men's Elimination Chamber match, which means, folks, there's only 2 spots remaining in the men's chamber match. What will we see when we get to Elimination Chamber? Well, one thing's for certain, we're going to see Javon Evans get real bouncy, and man, that's got to be one of the biggest upset victories I have seen on Monday Night Raw in quite some time. Javon Evans winning the main event of Monday Night Raw here. How about Dragon Lee as he attacks Gunther? We could see this now starting to spill over with Gunther taking on Dragon Lee probably all the way through Elimination Chamber. But now, what does this mean for Dirty Dominic Mysterio and the Men's Intercontinental Championship? Well, we do know that the new #1 contender for that championship is none other than Penta, after what we seen earlier tonight on Monday Night Raw when Penta was able to defeat El Grande Americano to become the new #1 contender for the WWE Men's Intercontinental Championship. But guys, we also seen to kick off Monday Night Raw, the Masked Man strikes again, this time in all black in a black hoodie once again, this time taking out Logan Paul with the stomp, and that almost cost him a matchup, but the Vision would get the victory to start this Monday Night Raw episode over the Usos, the World Tag Team Champions, and LA Knight. But then the Masked Man would attack, and that led to chaos here on Monday Night Raw. We did see Becky Lynch and AJ Lee have some war of words before they meet at Elimination Chamber for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This will be AJ Lee's first match in over a decade, and her first championship match in over 11 years. So we'll see how AJ Lee is able to contend against the man, Becky Lynch, at Elimination Chamber. Guys, we also seen earlier today, Asuka punched her ticket in the Elimination Chamber triple threat qualifying match as she was able to defeat Bayley and Natty to qualify for that Women's Chamber matchup, which means there's only 2 spots left in the Women's Elimination Chamber, and we will find out over the next Friday Night SmackDown and again next week on Monday Night Raw. Those spots will be filled, and we'll see what happens with that, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And guys, also, we've seen the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk here tonight on Monday Night Raw as he came face to face with the new #1 contender, Finn Balor. And guys, we did see the return of JD McDonough into the Judgment Day as him and Dirty Dominic Mysterio would come out confronting the World Heavyweight Champion, and CM Punk would turn his back on Finn Balor, but also make some very valid points about how Finn Balor, he really came up through the ranks as being one of those dominant and one of the best wrestlers, not only through Japan, but through NXT and all these other promotions. The way he was able to do that was by himself, not with the Judgment Day or anybody else having his back and helping him to get those championship opportunities. So maybe CM Punk struck a nerve here on Finn Balor. Could this maybe be the end of the Judgment Day? I'm not quite sure, but we did see Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are still buddy-buddy after we see the Women's World Champion Stephanie Valkyrie interrupt an interview with the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner Liv Morgan. And even though I couldn't make out a word of what she said, guys, we did find out that it's looking like Stephanie Valkyrie wants Liv Morgan to choose her in the main event of WrestleMania. But we're just going to have to wait and see what happens as far as Liv Morgan's decision on which championship she will go after in the main event of WrestleMania. But thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. I appreciate you guys. I'll definitely be at the Chamber or a Raw after the Chamber. Without a fact, Joshua, we'll definitely be doing play-by-play of the Chamber, of the Elimination Chamber here on Tim Reynolds Show. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You guys have been so wonderful with all the love and support you have shown me here on this YouTube channel, and I appreciate it, guys, from the bottom of my heart, and hope to see you guys next time for the next live play-by-play right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out.